Well, what's up, everybody? I'm just driving through Clewiston on a little golf cart because that's how we roll around here. Actually, Clewiston's a little golf cart community, so it's legal to drive in golf carts. So, kind of cool, small little town and a little perk of it. So, when I'm home, the Truck Car Battle Wagon can just rest. She can rest. There's the canal that Hillary does all her damage in. Oh, I want to go check and see this. See if we see any fish spawning. Getting that time of the year, we'll catch a big one or two out of here. So I have a question for you. I'm thinking about having a tournament, like a canal tournament. A canal tournament, no boats needed, just walk down the bank. And who would be down to come to Clewiston and have a little canal tournament? What do you think? So drop a comment down below. I'm thinking about doing that maybe sometime in December. Be kind of cool, like right before the holidays. Be kind of fun, right? But I've got something really cool that just came in the mail. This box right here full of stuff. I'm gonna do something to my bass boat that I have been wanting to do for quite a while. And I'm super excited about this because, as you well know, all the traveling we do, we gotta keep all of our stuff safe and secure. Oh my goodness. Almost lost it. All right, we're gonna get the boys to do a little trip for me today. So we got Battle Wagon. There's my other Skeeter. All these bugs are flying around everywhere. I'll show y'all something kind of crazy. These bugs, these are like little chislywinks. They're everywhere. Like literally everywhere, flying. And they come from the lake. Like there's a bunch of them right here. See them all right there? These are all the little bugs that are in the grass. And the wind's blowing. The lake's just right out there and the wind's blowing and it literally blows the bugs in from the lake. Oh yeah, right here. So at night, guys, these bugs all like gang up around our light. Look at this. Oh my gosh. They don't bite though. They're not bad bugs. They're just like bugs. They're just annoying. So the fishing's been pretty good, guys, and we're gonna get out there and shoot some new content on the lake. And I actually have a really cool little fishing tip for you in this video as well. But first, we're gonna show you what's in this box. Pretty cool. Let's see what the boys are doing. Hello. Oh, look at y'all. Man, what y'all working on?
Secret videos.
What y'all working on? Oh, that looks really secret.
Oh, yeah.
So secret I can't even see it.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Alright, so check this out. Right there. You know how like we sleep with one eye open? Or at least I do? Not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't sleep with one eye open anymore. Because we're putting this in the bass boat, dude. You know, we have it in the Freeman. Now we're putting it in the bass boat. Siren Marine. This is Siren Marine 3. And we have to put that in. And then all these sensors, they're going to go in the compartment lids, which is cool.
So now we can't steal your tackle?
Now I get an alert on my phone, actually. So we're going to do this high water sensor. So if we keep the boat in the water, like if we were in a dock or a house with a dock, and all of a sudden something happens and the water gets in the boat, I'll get a little text on my phone, and if somebody opens a compartment up to steal some of my swim baits, like Matt Airy or somebody, Matt Airy needs this actually, because he can protect all of his tackle because he doesn't like to let any of it be shared. Yeah. So, anyways, here's what I need y'all to do. If y'all can take the boat over there today to Marquee Marine, and they said they can install this pretty quick, got all the stuff here, and then come back, and then we'll show everybody what it's about. So, if we could do that, it'd be awesome. And you've been wanting to go to Best Buy anyways, get some stuff. Because we have nothing here in Clewiston except a Walmart. So anytime we need like hard drives.
Dude, it's so bad.
Anytime we need a hard drive, we gotta like drive to West Palm. So being that you're going that way anyways, maybe stop by Marquee Marine. Let these guys throw it in there real quick. Pretty much Siren Marine 3 right here. We're gonna install this in the bass boat. We're gonna have these sensors. The great thing about these sensors are all wireless, so we don't have to like run a bunch of wires in the boat. We're literally gonna power the Siren 3 Marine up. We're going to remote the entry sensors in, the high water sensors in, and it's good to go. And we will be protected because, honestly, I've had it on the Freeman now for a year, no issues at all. Anytime the boat leaves, I know where it is. You've seen all my Instagram posts where I'm like showing the pictures of the boat like on the screen, satellite imagery of where the boat's at fishing that day. I can see my fuel mileage. I can see how fast the boat's going. You know, if anybody gets on the boat, takes the boat, steals the boat, I'm going to get an alert. I'm going to know exactly where the boat is so I can call the authorities, and that's good. But for bass fishing, for me, it's like this. I have my life in there, right? We go on the road. We don't have time. Like if all my stuff got stolen, God forbid, if all my stuff got stolen, it would be a mess trying to, get your new rods and getting all the new tackle. I mean, there's tackle that I've had in that boat that I've had for many, many years, and it's special to me. The really, really good lures. It's the rods are all. I mean, everything. It just can't. I can't afford to lose all that. It would be bad. Especially on the road, and we stay in so many different places. Not only when we're at houses, but a lot of times when we're just traveling on the road, and we stop at hotels at night.
Yeah.
You just need to know. I remember a few years. This was probably 7 or 8 years ago. A bunch of guys got their stuff stolen like the night before the tournament. Yeah. Like literally tournament day, they walk outside at 5:30 in the morning, and everything's gone. All the rods are gone, like stuff's gone, and that's a problem. I remember another tournament at Table Rock or one of those lakes. One of the last days of practice, the guys had their boats in like boat slips at this marina, and they walked down there the next morning, and their boats are gone. Like literally, like 6 bass boats gone out of the slips. Come to find out, they're floating out in the lake. So what the thieves did is they came in at night, got in the boats, untied them, trolling motored them out of the harbor quietly, and robbed all the stuff and just left them out there floating. So that at like 7:30 in the morning, people running the lake. There's boats floating in the lake. All the gear's gone. So it's going to give us peace of mind, dude. I mean, that's really invaluable in my opinion. So that's why, if you're on a saltwater boat, you want it for lots of reasons. Fuel mileage, all the other things too. You need it for bass boat and freshwater fishing. For me, it's about safety and security. I know as I travel, nobody's going to get in my boat. As it's parked here at my house, somebody opens up one of my compartments while I'm inside, pries one of them open. I'm going to get an alert on my phone. So that's the deal. So y'all go install that, or at least have Marquis do it. Those guys are awesome. And come back and we'll check it out.
What the world? What was that thing?
You ever seen one of those things?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't even really get to see it.
It's like a monster truck.
But I guess we're pulling in. We're trying to figure out where the heck we're supposed to go. Both of us have never been here. So this is, Scott was like, go do this for me and hopefully you can figure it out. So that's what we're doing.
Marquis Marine.
That's it.
Look at his boat. Look at that. I guess just park and we'll figure it out.
Where?
I know, this is very tight. I'd like pull up right here and then we'll go in and talk.
Welcome guys, we are at Marquis Marine here in Lake Park. My name is Chris Marcassani. I'm the owner of Marquis Marine. Today, me and my guys will be installing a Siren 3 Pro on Scott Martin's bass boat. As you previously may know, we did the Freeman down in Isla Mirada. We did a bunch of wireless sensors on that boat, bilge pump sensors, and the main 3 Pro device. We're gonna do that again today, as well as a high water sensor and some entry sensors to protect all of the goods inside the bass boat while he's out tournament fishing. All right guys, we have finished the install here on the bass boat, and in the back of the bilge we have the main Siren 3 Pro. The reason we can put it back here is this is a freshwater use boat, so we're not really worried about corrosion buildup. It's near the battery, it's easy power solution. Siren wants the unit connected directly to the battery, and right next to it we actually do have the high water sensor. That is a mobile wireless sensor. The little dongle is down in the bilge. If your bilge water gets too high, it will go off. It will send an alert and let Scott know that something's wrong with the boat. All right, so we have installed the wireless sensors. It's a pretty simple installation when it comes to the wireless. You have the main box here where you have to mount on either side of the hatch, and in this case we had to mount it on the bottom side of the actual hatch itself. And then we have the little sensor on the lip of the hatch to connect once you drop it. So right now on the app it would show that it's open, that there's an alert, and then once you drop it, it connects and the hatch closes, and the app shows that everything is just fine.
How did you spend $50 at Chick-fil-A?
We both got milkshakes.
You got a milkshake too?
Well, so did you? Huh?
Did you buy the whole franchise?
What are we doing here? Oh, he just lifted it.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
done,
all right, let me.
Come on.
Wait on you for an hour.
See how good he is.
I can fix whatever.
That's pretty good. Come look at this sticker though, real quick. This is the best non-sponsor sticker ever.
Oh yeah.
Who's it? No, I don't know who this is.
You don't know what that is?
It's Bucky's gas station.
I've never gone to a Buc-ee's.
You're special.
Where's there a Buc-ee's?
Daytona.
Look at
and...
him. Go face the same way as him. Doesn't he look like Bucky?
Is that why it's on the truck?
So
I'm
this is
obsessed
like
with
it's
it.
like a big pilot gas station, but they have like groceries and food, warm food, like fresh food, like pulled pork
Like
sandwiches.
Wawa's or
They have clothes, they have
Better
stuffed
than
animals,
Wawa.
they have this like farmhouse like kitchen section where you can buy like pots and pans and stuff on the wall for your kitchen. And this is like his favorite store. So anytime we travel and we pass one, we can't stop. So it's or we can't not stop. So it's in Florida, Alabama, Texas.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Thanks for all the help.
Safe drive back.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Can't wait to see the video.
Yeah.
$50 at Chick-fil-A. Dude, I don't know what the heck happened.
How do you spend $50 at Chick-fil-A? That's a lot of food.
Dude, your order was bigger than mine.
I got chicken nuggets and a salad.
A salad's $12. Chicken nuggets are
12?
like $8. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. You spent the money, brother.
What did you get?
Basically, I got a sandwich meal and an 8 nugget and a milkshake. I got the same thing as you, just different food. Like we both got the 8 nugget on top of.
So we each spent $25 at Chick-fil-A. We're expensive.
I know, dude. I just wanted to update the YouTube and explain that we're not as fat as you're thinking that we are. I said 2 8-count nuggets, and they ordered us 4. So it really would have been maybe like $40, so like $20 a piece. We're still fat, but not as fat.
All right, guys, the boat is back from Marquee Marine. Huge shout out to those guys. Chris, you did a fantastic job as always. And like I said, if you have any wiring needs, electronic needs, anything on the East Coast, be sure to check out Chris at Marquee Marine. But anyways, we're going to look into this. We're going to dive into this. I'm going to show you what he did, show you how the compartments open up and the notifications I get on my app, kind of give you a quick rundown of that. But before we jump into that, I did promise you a really good little fishing tip. It's a tip that will save you some money, okay? So, and it's something that you might know this tip, you might not. Okay, so let's take a swim bait, for example. Okay, here's a saucy swimmer. And let's take a jig head. Okay, this is how I typically rig it. On these swim bait heads right here, you see that little tab sticking up, and that's what locks the plastic on the shank of this. Typically, people will rig this and just push it straight up on there, centered, and push it straight on, and good to go. And for years, that's how I rigged it too. But what happens is, you know, you catch a few fish, and all of a sudden that starts sliding down the shank, and you end up having to like change your bait more often. You make a long, beautiful cast, and your bait slides down your shank, and you don't even know what happened. So what I like to do is rig this, and I come in like this, okay, and I get to where that is getting ready to normally just push it right back on. I'm going to turn the bait sideways, okay? I'm going to quarter the head of this bait, push it up now, okay? So it's basically, look at that. So it's crooked, right? It's crooked. It's sideways. It's a quarter turned. But now I'm going to turn it back center. Now what did that do? That allowed that bait keeper on this shank of this jig head to lock into fresh plastic. If I'd have just pushed it straight on, like a traditional way of doing it, you tear a channel all the way through. It still holds it for a little while, but it's more apt to tear out and lose its grip because it's already torn. Pushing it in and then turning it at a quarter turn, pushing it on the quarter turn, bringing it back to center to lock it in place, fresh plastic all the way through the head now. So I'm going to tell you right now, this bait will not slide down on the shank of this jig head for a while. Okay, you're going to catch more fish. You're not going to go through as many baits, and it's going to save you some money. So it's a little bit of a tip. And again, in tournament fishing, guys, look, we all have, in the tournaments, we all have the same kind of boats, we all have the same kind of rods, we all have similar knowledge, right? But it's efficiency. A lot of times it separates winning and losing. And if I can be more efficient with my swim baits, making more casts throughout the day, not changing baits or having failed casts because my bait slides down the hook, I'm gonna catch more fish. So anyways, that was a little tip for you there on that. So, but now let's dive into Siren Marine. Let me show you this app. All right, so let's show you how this is all installed in here. Let's go through the whole thing. I'm gonna go through the app, talk a little bit about it. But look, at the end of the day, guys, it's all about protecting your investment. As I travel on the road, have the peace of mind knowing my boat is safe and secure when I sleep. If I get, anybody gets in my boat, snooping around, I'm gonna get a notification. If I have my boat in the water and the water gets in my boat, I'm gonna get a notification. If I'm low on battery power, I'm gonna get a notification. So it's really good for all those things. It's really the perfect setup for tournament fishing. But let me show you what they've done here in the back. All right, so the Siren Marine 3 modular is hooked up right there, and that is hardwired into the battery. And so that way it has juice all the time, of course. And then you see these little antennas right here, which is the wireless sensors throughout the boat. So the great thing about this setup is that once you put that main brain in, you don't have to wire all the little sensors. That's all going to be wirelessly connected. So it really makes it an easy install. Once that's the hardest part right there, which is not hard at all. Literally hook that up and good to go. And you can wire it into your Nemo as well. All right, guys, so look, this boat is outfitted now with all the proper sensors. And what's really great about the Siren Marine 3 is that, we wired that in, but all of the sensors for the compartment lids are all basically wireless. So really easy to install. You don't have to run a bunch of wires. But this compartment lid right here has a sensor right here, as well as this lid right here has a sensor on it right here. And all of my lids, front and back, have all the sensors on it. And here's why that's important. As we travel all over the country, I'm not familiar with the areas, obviously, and you run into some issues occasionally where people are wanting to snoop around in your boat or do some things. Peace of mind and knowing that that stuff is safe in here is worth it, okay? I'm gonna get a notification on my phone. So let me show you how this works. So here we have the Siren Marine app, and check this out, guys. It shows where the boat is right now. There we are at my house, literally. We pulled it. There it is right there, literally beside the tree, like you can see it. So if someone stole my boat, this is why it's important. Somebody stole my boat, I'm gonna get a notification. I set a geofence here at my house. If I'm on the road, I could set a geofence around that area too. If my boat gets moved, I'm gonna get a notification on my phone, and it's gonna say the boat is, underway. And I can call the authorities, and we can track the boat down. I can literally tell them where the boat is, and that's important. Number two, if I open up this compartment lid's open, boom, there it is, starboard alert. You heard the alarm, you heard everything, and I get a notification. So as I'm laying there at bed at night, I'm gonna say to myself, someone just opened a compartment in my boat, and I can go out and address that issue, which is super good. Or no matter where I am, let's say I'm on the road and my boat's here, and Hillary gets in my boat to get stuff, I'm gonna get a notification. I can call Hillary and say, are you in my boat? And she's gonna say, yes, I'm getting some lures. And I'm gonna say, keep your hands off the lures, because she likes to get in there and dig around with all the good stuff. Or this might be good for Matt Airy, Matt Airy starts sniffing around in my boat while we're on the road. I'm gonna get a notification, so I'm gonna know, like instantly, someone's in my boat. But that's it, guys, right there. So all these sensors are connected. It gives me the alerts. It tells me everything I need to know. There's my battery indicator right there. Right now I have 13.09 volts on my battery. It means I have good juice, and that's going to keep track of my fuel as well. I can have my fuel sensors on here. So the Siren Marine app works great, not only for my bass boat, but for my Freeman 42. So guys, we're going to drop some links down below. If you own a boat, you want to keep your stuff safe and secure and be fully connected to your boat, be sure to check out Siren Marine and install in your boat. It was very easy, and it's very economical, and look, it's worth it, guys. So thanks for checking the boat out. Thanks for hanging with us on this video, and thanks Siren Marine for making a great product. We'll see you guys.
Boom!